Hey all you cool cats and kittens, how are you? If you know where I'm getting that from. Hey there fabulous, welcome to my fabulous YouTube channel. So in today's video, I will be discussing the top common questions that people have for Cal students. I know that as an incoming transfer student, I was asking the same questions, if not similar. And so today I hope that I can help you with your transition or making your decision to coming to Berkeley. But before that, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to make more Cal related videos. If you have any ideas or any questions you would want me to answer, please let me know. I am here as a resource. Also, I do want to give a shout out to Latinx Berkeley on Instagram. In their Instagram, you will find them sharing a lot of different types of resources that organizations or clubs may have on campus, as well as you can simply ask them a question too with anything in regards to your transition or your decision making for UC Berkeley. I know that as a Chicana, Latina, it can be very intimidating to find space, and so being able to immediately find some kind of space is definitely something that I highly suggest for one to do. Look for any types of spaces, whether it's something that you are interested, like, something related to STEM, or whether it's your cultural interest. Look for that so that when you go to Berkeley, your transition can be a little bit more easier, finding people who you connect with. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So this question is a very common question I think every student has. So the first question says, how was it like for you to transition to Berkeley's environment / academic rigor? Okay, so ultimately it's up to you, but what worked for me personally was to only take 13 to 14 units my first semester at Berkeley, so that I can, one, get to know the institution itself, two, know what CALS offers me, whether it's organizations or resources on campus. It really suggests that you kind of get a feel of what can help your transition or your time at Berkeley be more smoother. And three was for my own sanity and self-care. I knew that Berkeley was is a very competitive school, and I didn't want to go in there and seeing like I'm taking 17 units, I'm in clubs, and just really overwhelming myself, because at the end of the day, it may sound good, but it really was not going to do good for me mentally or emotionally. Those three reasons were the reasons why I stick to only doing 13 or 14 units. And it's honestly been the best decision that I made, because I had the opportunity to know how the institution works, because everything was a culture shock to me. Berkeley time is basically when your classes start. Your classes or events on campus actually begin at 10 minutes after the hour. So if your class says it starts at 6, it's not going to start until it's 6:10. Let's just say you have anthropology from 12:30 to 2 p.m. in the VLSB, and your other class starts from 2 to 4 o'clock in Barrows. You will make it on time because of that 10-minute gap frame that Berkeley has. So yeah, I hope that makes sense for you. So the other question says, what is a GSI and what is their role? Okay, so the GSI stands for Graduate Student Instructor. They are students who are in a graduate program. So for instance, in my sociology department, my GSIs tend to be all from the sociology department doing their own research in any kind of aspect within sociology. So essentially what happens is the lecture hall is around 200 students. Professors, a lot of the times they can't really answer all of our questions because of the limited amount of time that we have. So the GSIs tend to have about 2 or 3 classes of 30 students, and as students we get to choose another time and day that best works for us to take this section and discussion for us. So in this discussion, the GSI goes over what was discussed in that previous lecture hall, and they kind of break it down more, such as like, you know, answering questions or going over an essential topic that we should really focus on. So essentially, they're the ones who grade your paper. They are the ones who are more aware of what your grades are and why. So if you ever have any questions in regards to anything related to your grade, I would first go to them and then check in with your professor if you have further questions or concerns. So yeah, I hope that answered your questions for the GSI. Okay, and then another question that is similar to this is, what are readers? Readers are another form of assistance for your professors. So sometimes the professors don't necessarily have GSIs in their classrooms. You have other students who are not in your class whatsoever read your papers and give you feedback and essentially grade your paper. All right, y'all, so that is it for today. I hope this video was very helpful. Please let me know down below how I can help you, or if you have any other questions that I can answer, as well as you can follow me on Instagram at Fabulous Claudia. And I also have highlights of my 3 semesters that I have at Cal. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. I hope you are staying virus-free, staying healthy, and staying fabulous. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.